Hey everybody, it's Robb and Maureen again, your tequila tasting nomads, also known as the Stromads. And we're coming to you from a disclosed desert location, and we're going to tell you about that. That is Pahrump, Nevada. Our first time out here, and this is a pretty cool little town. It's less than an hour from Vegas, about an hour and 15 minutes from the airport, and about 55,000 people live here. And it's kind of a little bit of a getaway from the hustle, the bustle, the lights of Vegas, but it's still got some casinos, nice little wineries, great RV parks, and good weather. So that's where we're coming to you from. And what are we going to talk about today?
Tequila.
Hey, tequila, tequila, that's us, you know it. And we're going to bring you another one of our favorites from a favorite series. We've talked about the ArteNom series before, and this is the 1414 Reposado. So this is a new taste for us. We've done the Blanco, which was amazing. We've done the Añejo, which is super amazing off the top. So now we're going to sit right here in the middle with the Reposado. And I'm going to pour us a little bit. Maureen's going to talk a little bit about it, and we'll tell you the story as you know it, and tell you what we think it tastes like.
Well, I am super excited because we have been looking for this particular bottle of tequila all over the United States. So if you guys follow us on Facebook or Instagram, you're always hearing that we try to check out the Total Wine stores, and we try to find a bigger liquor store to increase our chances of buying a better bottle of tequila. So we ran across this, and we are excited to try it. So ArteNom 1414 is the Vivanco family distillery and associates, right? Is that the way?
Right, yep.
The master distiller, Sergio Cruz, and a little tiny bit of a backstory. But do you mind if we take a little taste first, just because I'm a little dry, and then we'll get into all the good stuff?
Okay.
Can we? Salud.
Nice.
Well,
clean.
maybe we should go ahead and do the taste first, and then we'll tell.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's just do that. Let's. We don't want to ruin it, so.
Nice and clean. Very nice light color, which has to do with the way they distill it in third bourbon barrels, made out of white French oak. So I guess they just put a third of it in there. They don't leave it too much time in the barrel, so it doesn't have a lot of color. A lot of times your Reposados have a lot deeper color, and this doesn't.
Yeah, I love the color of it. It is, it's almost like blonde or maybe straw color.
Yeah. Do you smell a little campfire in there?
I don't. My smeller must be off a little
I don't know.
But my taster is definitely
not.
Oh,
did you get the party started?
I am getting that party started right
Okay.
now. So, we like to take two look, I can't even talk. It's been so long since I've had any tequila. So you like to get that first sip in there, get everything awakened, wake up those taste buds, get them ready to roll, and then go in for the second one and the real taste. Tell me what you're smelling now.
Yeah, I smell a little bit of, just, that crisp but light, foil campfire that has nice, good smoky after it's gotten up, but just a little bit of...
Well, that's something I was talking to our tequila mentor, and he was trying to explain to me about the alcohol on the nose, and I believe that he would say this is completely balanced. You get some alcohol, but the alcohol brings up the aromas and the what you're supposed to smell. You don't want it to be none, but sometimes alcohol is a big turnoff.
Oh yeah, when it sizzles your nose hairs when you get in that glass.
This I just want to keep getting in because there is some, I don't know, there's some floral behind that, like way behind it.
There is a little floral, I think, a little citrus, little peppery.
Yeah, I just want to sit here
it's
and smell it
got a
and figure
nice
that
little
out.
pop to it.
So let's go back in for that second taste because I have a feeling we're going to go back in for 6 and 7 tastes of it tonight.
Nice legs here. Very smooth viscosity, if you will.
Kind of creamy.
Yep, creamy finish. Bold. It's you know, it's got some octane, but it's not overpowering.
Yeah, it does. And I'll tell you that octane in the tasting notes that I read on the website was
mild chili. That was when I said peppery. That is it. That is that chili pepper finish that I like. That's the way I like my chili. I have to get Maureen to doctor it up a little bit for me, but that's exactly it now that you think about it. Yep.
Yeah, some spice in there. And oh my gosh, this is this is definitely a campfire afternoon. It's fall right now. Well, actually, I guess it's almost winter, but it's getting a little chillier out. This is a beautiful tequila to hang out and drink, sip, and enjoy the day. So let me tell you a little bit about what Tequila Matchmaker says.
Sure.
And about what their website says.
So, do they say anything about butterscotch?
They did. Butterscotch to me is so hard to identify.
I'll tell you what, before you get into it, what I find interesting about tequila, and a good tequila, is those flavors on the back. If you let it roll in the back of your tongue, you get one taste. But if it rolls back up on the front and kind of rolls around, that's where I get that butterscotch.
Yeah.
So tell us what the
TMM, Tequila Matchmaker, you know, that's one of my favorite apps. I don't have a lot of apps. I do have that one. They rate this. The panel rates it at 87.
Wow.
And the community rates it at 85.
Wow, that's pretty amazing, and I'm pretty sure they're right.
I love this because I'm trying to distinguish the flavors. I probably should have my tasting wheel out here, my nose wheel, so I could figure them out. It is pretty amazing. Do you get mint too? Do you get?
That's what makes this such a diverse bottle. The more you taste it, the more you taste, the more you experience.
Yeah.
And just, you know, if you let it sit on your tongue for a little bit, or you roll it to the back or to the side or
Chaz,
to the front.
we need you.
Yeah.
Our master taster.
Chaz is our resident tasting expert here, and we do miss him. So what else does Tequila Matchmaker have to say?
Well, they say that the aromas that you're going to get are the cooked agave.
Okay, I don't think that's real strong like some of the other tequilas.
I don't think it is either, but it's definitely there because it wouldn't smell.
Sure.
It wouldn't smell or taste like tequila without it. Vanilla, and it's so funny because I don't get a big vanilla on it, and caramel. We got a nice caramel. You got butterscotch, oak, pepper, alcohol, and then flowers and fruity. And it could be that we are just whatever we are more sensitive to, we're going to pick up. There's probably 20 more aromas in this tequila that you might sense or you might pick up. The flavors, again, cooked agave, vanilla, oak. I do get a nice oak on this, and that is, I guess you would taste it. It tastes kind of woody.
Yeah, I'm not an oak guy, and I don't like over oaked wine or tequila, and this doesn't bother me. You know,
I'm like,
there is
bring
a
it
little,
on.
yeah.
Cut that tree down.
But it's not too oaky. It's not too
No,
overpowering.
it's not. It's not. I think that everybody, you know, that would be interested would appreciate that it's not too oaky, but it is there because it's a reposado. Butter, get that nice creamy.
Yeah, I think you feel a lot of that in the finish.
Yeah, definitely. Pepper, caramel, flowers, and then alcohol after that.
Yeah.
Which I would agree, that alcohol is there. You're going to want to breathe that out. You're going to let those flavors fill up your mouth. We say on the nose, vegetal, which could be that's why we're not used to it. We don't get a lot of these vegetal tequilas. Roasted sweet potato.
Yeah,
that would be part of that vegetal, because you know when the skins get brown, sweet potatoes have they don't taste like your caramel marshmallow sweet potatoes. You know, when you cook them in the oven, they really do have that smoky kind of taste to them, or smell to them. On your palate, and this is what I was hoping for, salted vanilla cookie. I didn't quite get that. Allspice, I definitely got some spices in there, and allspice is something you want to put in like your apple pie, your pumpkin pie, kind of pulls everything together, and that mild chili heat. So
yeah.
We love this. The other thing that we love about this tequila, and actually everything that comes out of NOM 1414, they are certified additive free. You know, that's important. And it's important because we don't want to drink tequilas that are made up of a whole lot of sugar and sweetener. We want to taste that agave. We want to know that something's going on in there. And we really want to appreciate the workmanship that goes into these tequilas to bring out the flavors and the taste that you'll enjoy.
Yeah. Well, this is a special tequila, and again, you know, we alluded to in the beginning, the ArteNom Selection is a special line of tequilas. It's totally different than your traditional tequila. Jake Lustig was involved in the tequila business quite heavily, putting together distribution for several brands and things, and obviously a tequila aficionado. So he worked with the government to actually be able to build a distribution company under several noms. And normally the singular nom or the distillery, that's the only thing. And a distillery can distribute several different types of tequila, but they all come out under that nom. Well, this La Joyas del Agave is a group of noms, and this is the 1414 that we've got. Is it 1515? I think is the Blanco.
1576.
1576.
Yeah, and 1146.
And 1146. So there are three different noms where this tequila comes out of, three different distilleries, but they are all distributed by the Las Joyas del Agave. And what it was is he was able to go to what he felt were the best tequila makers and say, make me a small batch, beautiful tequila like you've never made before, and we are gonna bottle it and distribute it. So he's got, you know, one Blanco, one Añejo, one Reposado, and that's what this is. So that's what makes this ArteNom Selection a little bit unique. And also with that, Sergio Cruz, their master distiller there, he plays classical music to all the fermenting tequila in the distillery. And it's a natural fermentation,
so awesome.
But that is, you come into the distillery and everything that they do is done with classical music just to really inspire the tequila to really produce. So just some interesting little tequila tidbits that we like to bring you guys when we tell you these stories.
So this Las Joyas del Agave, they actually, there's probably about 5 tequilas that have been distributed out of here. Some of them are no longer available, or if they are available, you should grab them up because they're just not, you're not going to find them on the shelf necessarily. Also, I believe they have a mezcal coming out pretty
so we'll have
soon.
to try that.
So I'm super excited about that. It may already be out, just not in our shopping, what would you call that? Our shopping area.
Places where we find our tequila.
So anyway, a little bit about the distillery and its history. The Vivanco family has been in the agave business for since the 1800s. That's when they started farming their agave, and they just loved the cultivating, caring, nurturing, and growing these great big beautiful plants, and they took their time with them. And it wasn't, I guess, until 1994 is when they finally built their got their distillery. They bought their distillery. It had kind of come into early in the 1900s that that's what they wanted to do. They kept on working it. They now have about 2,000 acres.
Wow.
In their plantation, and it is all estate. All the agave that they use is estate grown, so it's all grown on their plantation. They love tequila, they love their people, and they are committed to making just amazing tequilas. Out of their distillery, I think it is, I have it written down here, I want to say they have 26 different brands that come out of their distillery, and I looked down through these brands, these different brands. Some of them are made by Sergio. Some of them are made by other master distillers in there, but they all get over like an 85 rating. So that's pretty amazing. I have not tried anything else out of this distillery, but I am super excited. I will be armed with my list when I go into it. Some of the stories that come out of there are pretty amazing too. Young entrepreneurs, not movie stars, not celebrities, but just regular kids out of college, entrepreneurs. They went down and talked to Sergio and what the heck is his name? Jose Manuel Vivanco, to get them to agree to start their brand, and they've worked very close. So anyway, we're going to look for some of those. The other thing that I love about this distillery is out of 108 distilleries represented on Tequila Matchmaker, this is number 15.
Wow, that's incredible.
That has everything. So that's a pretty good legacy to leave for the Vivanco family. So cheers to you, Vivanco family, for making an amazing tequila. Sergio, we appreciate you a whole lot, and we appreciate you, our viewers, for joining us for another episode of tequila tasting. We gotta come up with a name for this.
Yeah.
So other than that, I think we're gonna sit here and enjoy this beautiful sunset, drink a glass or two of this, and
so remember, this is ArteNom Selection 1414 Reposado Tequila. We are drinking that out of our Glencairn glasses, which you need to drop down, buy a set for somebody for Christmas or for yourself if you don't have them. We'll put the link again on the website. Check that out. And we're the Stromads.
We hope you come back and join us again.